What's up, guys? This is Justin with IGN. I'm here with Pete. Behind me is Teresa. Say hello, Teresa. And we are taking a look at Cannon Brawl. This is a game that you're working on at your, two-person studio, Turtle Sandbox.
Right.
Let's jump right in.
All right. So this is a 2D action strategy game. It's we're calling it the next evolution of the artillery genre. We've got a full campaign with a whole bunch of missions.
But we're doing so
we're
right now.
go,
we're sort of showing off local multiplayer, correct?
Right. We're gonna skip the campaign and go right to local multiplayer.
Got it. The next evolution of the artillery genre.
Yes.
So we're talking about games like Worms, or if you want to go even farther back, like Cannon Fodder,
or Scorched Earth.
Yeah, Scorched Earth, exactly. Awesome.
All right. So here we're going to pick the pilot we're going to use in battle. You can kind of interact with the world with a airship. So
are you making a build now, like your sort of different dollar amounts to sort of choose what you want to roll with?
Yes. So we're kind of like choosing our loadout.
Gotcha.
Oh, I didn't notice. Did you pick lasers, Teresa? Okay. For the sake of variety, I'm going to choose. We'll do the warhead.
And these are different character classes then?
They each have their own little special ability. Like Teresa's character does. She generates extra gold automatically.
Gotcha.
And my king, who I'm who's the red guy over there, he has a shield around his airship that I can use to my advantage.
So let it be known, for bragging rights, that Teresa is blue, Pete is red.
I'll probably get destroyed. So right here we're building up our economy. We're expanding our area of influence.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little confused about what I'm seeing. So
I'm on the red. I'm the king's airship.
And you're placing these...
I am going to my headquarters, purchasing buildings, and placing them on the battlefield.
Okay, cool.
Right here I'm placing a gold mine to get money.
And is this timed then? Like, do you have a certain amount of time to sort of get things ready, or we're just playing the game? You're just choosing not to engage at this moment. Right?
Yeah, I'm just, for the sake of explanation, I'm going a little slower.
Sure.
So the next thing, once you got, I built these 2 gold mines here. Next thing we'd want to do on this map is dig to these diamonds that Teresa's already doing.
Oh, man.
So she's already beat me there. I'm going to try and go down here. I'm going to sell this. You can sell your buildings.
Cool. So
you can also upgrade, which I just did down at the bottom there. This will help me dig a little faster.
So the basic flow of the game is, you're earning money by placing these buildings on sort of the mine spots, and then you're spending that money to build towers or artillery at certain snap points on the map.
Yeah, there's a lot of
there.
As long as you've got territory, you can put.
Gotcha, I see. So you can put them more or less anywhere.
So I'm going to build a shield here for preemptive defense, and then shore up my economy with this diamond mine down there. So Teresa just built a laser up here.
Okay.
And that's a pretty exciting building. But here's where my special power comes into play. Since I have a shield, I can reflect it back at her.
Nice. And so it's worth pointing out, we are playing on Windows right now, and you're using Xbox controllers.
Right.
Are you targeting Windows, other platforms?
We're coming out on Steam first.
Okay.
We got keyboard controls, and we support all PC gamepads.
Cool.
That I've tested anyway. So Teresa's playing very aggressively right now.
Yes.
And I was distracted talking. So
yeah, it's true. You're getting lasered. There's things happening.
I'm getting my butt kicked.
Is there any significance to? I see sort of some lines connecting her.
Oh yeah. So she has. So I have these balloons that grant me territory. She chose a different route, which is they're like a cooldown reduction building.
Okay. Is that because that's her character class, or?
It's one of the buildings you can choose.
Cool,
it replaces your.
You lost your mine up top.
Thanks. Gonna get up here. All right, so, oh man, I don't have enough money, but soon I'm gonna build my warhead, and then Teresa will be in trouble.
Okay. Is there a limit to the number of towers you can have, or is it just sort of you need to have enough money to build them?
You just need to have enough money to build them, and of course, you can only build them where there is land.
Gotcha.
Land kind of becomes a strategic resource.
Sure. And so it sort of sounds like, you can maybe have some safer stuff in the back of the map, or, the left or right side of the map, but then really the engagements are happening in the middle.
Right. So, I've got a bunch of shields in this area, so I built my warhead. This is my warhead down here. It's got a long cooldown, but when it's ready, I can launch it and cause big destruction.
And so how are you firing these?
So what we do is when a building is ready, we can go inside of it, like I'm on top of my cannon.
Gotcha.
Now I'm inside it.
Okay, now I see. Oh, okay.
I can aim however I want, and then when I'm ready, I push A to shoot.
Was that your big one?
Yep.
That was the big one. You didn't quite get that tower.
Almost.
But you almost did. So, can you talk a little bit about the tower variety? Obviously, there's a variety. She has a laser, Teresa has a laser, and you had your artillery. I see a repair tower now. I mean, what other sort of options are there?
There is, let's see. I mean, I don't want to spoil everything, but we've got...
Well, sure, but give people a tasting menu of...
We've got a frost tower that can freeze enemy buildings for a short time. We've got a bank, which is pretty cool, which can buy out enemy buildings and turn them to your side.
Oh, cool. And the shield obviously seems very sort of useful.
Teresa has a repair center, which, oh my goodness.
Right.
So, I'm going to... Oh my goodness. I need to block this. Okay. So since the ground is destructible, you can kind of use that to your advantage. Like,
right. I see that
that building up there has full health, but I think I'm going to take it out. Oh, I got blocked by...
So yeah, I noticed that your mine down at the bottom is sort of nice and nestled into the ground and fairly protected in there.
It might be a little hard for her to get to that.
Yeah.
So now that my warhead is ready, I'm going to launch it at her base. So now that's just going on its own. And she will hopefully be able to destroy it. Yeah, she can shoot it.
So what's sort of the flow of the game is you're kind of trying to protect your base on the side of the map, and if your base is destroyed, you lose then?
Right.
Okay.
So
that was big.
So I've damaged her base finally.
So the matches can sort of, do you have any sort of mechanisms in place if there is kind of a stalemate situation?
Right now, it's tuned pretty well such that we haven't had too many stalemates.
Sure.
But that's something we're definitely always hoping to avoid.
And so things, obviously things are getting more and more intense. The ground is becoming more and more destroyed.
Right. That's part of what helps avoid a stalemate. Is the map is always changing and always progressing towards like the end.
Sure. So at the end of the match, you did mention that you have sort of a full-on campaign, but it seems like this is a game that people are going to be, in my opinion, picking up for the multiplayer.
Yes, multiplayer is the main focus.
Stat tracking, is it only one-on-one? Can you talk a little bit about what the multiplayer options are?
Yeah, so we have online multiplayer working. It's going to be ranked matchmaking. This will be all through Steam. We've got... You know how League of Legends calculates ELO
I do.
rating?
You got those ELO
so we've got
rankings.
That too.
Okay. Sure. So you're matched by skill level.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
There's all that good stuff.
That's cool. And you're playing local multiplayer right now, so obviously that's also an option for folks.
Yes, local multiplayer also an option. We have if you only have one PC gamepad, you can use the PC gamepad for one person and the keyboard for the other. So
cool. So I mean, what else do people need to know about this before we sort of say goodbye?
I
know that's a very open-ended question. I'm giving you an opportunity. Here, let me rephrase the question. If people are watching this video, they're digging it, they're interested in Cannon Brawl, where can they go to learn more?
They should go to cannonbrawlgame.com.
Cannonbrawlgame.com. And so, are you on Steam Greenlight, or already approved on Steam, or how does that process work?
We're on Greenlight, but we're also already approved.
Gotcha.
So we we were selected in the PAX 10.
Oh, that's awesome.
Last year, and after that, after that we ended up working with Steam.
Cool.
And we're hoping to come out with our, I want to say, a smallish beta soon. So yeah, definitely go to cannonbrawlgame.com if you want to stay up to date with all that.
Cool. Well, thank you, Pete. Thank you, Teresa. Remember, we're always kind of trying to surface the newest, hottest, most interesting, video games, whether they be on PC, mobile, or console on IGN. So make sure that for all your video game needs, you are keeping it locked to IGN.com.